Lesson 11. Moon and Artificial Satellites. In previous classes, we have learnt about the Sun, the Earth and the other planets. In this lesson, we will learn about the Moon. The Moon. The Moon is the brightest object in the night sky. It has no light of its own. The silvery moonlight is the light of the Sun, which is reflected by the Moon. Since the Moon is nearer to the Earth, it appears to be bigger than the stars. But actually, all the stars and the planets are much bigger than the Moon. The Moon is the Earth's only natural satellite. It is 384,403 kilometers away from the Earth. It revolves around the Earth. It takes 27 days, 8 hours, 27.3 days to complete one revolution. Surface of the Moon. The Moon is just a rocky desert. Its surface is rough, uneven, and is covered with dark grey dust. Moon is made up of mountains and craters. Due to this, the surface of the Moon appears to consist of bright and dark patches. Craters are saucer-shaped holes that have been made when lumps of rocks and iron, called meteorites, hit the Moon's surface. These craters can be seen from the Earth with the help of a telescope. There is no light on the Moon. The Earth is surrounded by a layer of the atmosphere, which absorbs a part of sunlight. So, it does not become very hot during the day. At night, the atmosphere does not allow the heat of the Earth to escape. But there is no atmosphere surrounding the Moon. So, there is no wind, no rain, and no clouds on the Moon's surface. The side of the Moon facing the Sun is extremely hot, and the side away from the Sun is freezing cold to support life. There is no air on the Moon. As there is no air, the astronomers' footprints remain there forever. Also, nobody can even hear a sound on the Moon, as sound travels in air. Gravity of the Moon. The Earth pulls everything towards itself with the force of gravity. This force of gravity is also present on the Moon, but the size of the Moon is very small as compared to the Earth. So, the force of gravity is also less. It is 1/6 of the gravity of the Earth. If an object's weight is 42 kg on the Earth, its weight on the Moon is only 7 kg. Phases of the Moon. Every night, the Moon appears to change its shape. However, the Moon does not really change its shape. It is the same round ball as the Earth. Due to the revolution of the Moon around the Earth, its position with respect to the Earth changes. So, the Moon appears to change its shape. The day-to-day changes in the shape of the Moon as seen from the Earth are called phases of the Moon. New Moon. When the Moon is in between the Earth and the Sun, you cannot see the Moon at all. This is called New Moon. It is dark on the new moon night. Crescent Moon. As the Moon moves further, you can see a small sunlit portion of the Moon's surface. This is called Crescent Moon. Half Moon. When the sunlit portion becomes bigger, you can see half of the Moon. It is called Half Moon. Gibbous Moon. When you see more than half of the Moon, it is called the Gibbous Moon. Full Moon. When Moon reaches the farthest side of the Earth from the Sun, you see complete Moon. It is called Full Moon. The increasing size of the lighted part of the Moon is called waxing. After this, the cycle reverses and the size of the Moon decreases again and appears as gibbous, half moon, crescent moon, and new moon. The decreasing size of the lighted part of the Moon is called waning.